How you doing, YouTube? Welcome to the Dose Pound. I'm your host, the Dose King. Let's start by hitting like, smashing subscribe, and turning on the bell notification, as well as go on and follow me on Twitter at the Dose King. Now let's go on and get started. Today we're going to talk about what Dogecoin really is. Thanks for checking out my last video. I want to shout out everyone. Ori, thank you for your comment. Thanks for everybody for subscribing. I think we're, last I checked, about 11, and that's pretty damn good for a first day. Now let's go on and get into a little bit about what Dogecoin really is all about. For my viewers in the Caribbean, let's go on and just jump into it really quick and keep things nice and simple. So the exchange rate is about 2.67 to the US dollar in St. Vincent. So that right now at about a 0.051, about a 5 cent Dogecoin is about 13 cents to you. Now, 13 cents to you will buy you one Dogecoin. Now, if you were to say buy 100 Dogecoin, let's look at it as only being $13 investment. If Dogecoin was to multiply by 10, that would bring us to about a 50 cent US dollar Dogecoin. And that would bring your $13 to about 130. And you can look at that if you want to scale it up to $130 investment would bring you 1,300 EC. A 1,300 EC investment would bring you 13,000 EC had you purchased Dogecoin right now at 5 cents. Dogecoin currently is one of the most popular coins on the market. At its price especially, it's very attractive. A little bit of history about Dogecoin. What is Dogecoin? Because that's the point of this video anyways. Dogecoin was created in 2013 by Jackson Palmer and Billy Marcus as a joke, and it kind of grew legs and morphed from there as what it is today, which is not a joke, a little bit more significant. Dogecoin has morphed into what hopefully would become the daily currency of the world. That's what my friends in Germany or Italy, France would be using on a daily basis to purchase their goods and services. Now, a little bit about what a meme is, which most of you would interact with them on the internet when you scroll through things like Instagram and Facebook, and you would see those little images with the words on them, and it's normally just a little joke. Now, the Dogecoin is a symbol of a dog, a Japanese breed, the Shiba Inu, which is actually a pretty cool looking dog. If you want to go and type it in Google and take a look. Now, although Dogecoin, was started as a meme coin, you could look back to 2014 when we had a NASCAR that was wrapped in Dogecoin. So you can see the kind of advertising, promotional type of atmosphere, fun atmosphere that Dogecoin wants to put itself in these days. That's kind of its share. It's kind of its space in the market is the fun. I would love to pay for my club, the cover for my club. I would love to go to a bar. I would love to go and jump out of a plane. I would love to go skydiving. I would love to go to the strip club. I mean, you name it. If it's fun related, I really believe Dogecoin is the coin that is going to find itself there. Nobody wants to spend their Bitcoin. Nobody wants to spend their Ethereum. Nobody wants to spend their Stellar Lumen, things of that nature, their Tezos. to go to the club or things of that nature. But Dogecoin is probably gonna grow into being like what the dollar is, where it's like that's just what you spend. And that's where the coin, I feel like, is the mix between what it was started to and turned into and what it is right now. You're looking at the coin having over 100 billion right now in supply. It is mined at a rate of 1 minute, so every 1 minute 10,000 Dogecoin is put into circulation. And that makes Dogecoin inflationary, which is very similar to what we are used to anyways, with the native currency to the country that we live in. Dogecoin is, let's see, being kind of, if you want to bring Elon Musk into the conversation, which at this point, if you're going to talk about Dogecoin, you have to bring Elon Musk into the conversation. You can go and take a look at the man's Twitter page and see that it's filled with comments, tweets about Dogecoin and the like. Dogecoin, when you want to draw folks, those big folks like Elon in it, is being, at this point, it's going through a serious price action, which is a point where it's consolidating. It's going through a lot of discovery, because obviously a lot of people just getting into the coin, and you have these people called whales, which are folks who have tons of coins. So about a year ago, 2 years ago, for example, some rich sucker with $1 billion to invest, wow, decided that he was gonna buy $1 billion worth of these coins that cost less than a penny with this $1 billion. So you can only imagine whatever number that came out to with the amount of coins that person has. So pretty much, say if they have $1 billion, it thing costs less than a cent. They have now, oh my God, I can't even think of 50 billion Dogecoin or something at this point in time. So they can very easily manipulate the price by selling them. And I tell you this because you want to know what's currently going on in the coin that you're in, because right now we are in early adoption stages, which means the average person has no idea what we're talking about, what I'm talking about. The average person doesn't care what I'm talking about. However, if you found yourself to this video, you must have some kind of interest, and you are trying to figure out what's going on as far as crypto things you heard at work, and you just want someone to very casually explain it to you, because at some point it's going to slap everyone in their face that if you want to go buy a house, they are going to request that you pay them in Bitcoin or Ethereum. When you want to buy a car, they're going to ask, okay, I want Ethereum down payments or something of that nature. Now, that's just the way things are moving, and the world will end up being more crypto geared, and you would start to see what you're used to, just like CDs and cassettes and Walkmans, things like that. They kind of, fade out, and they're being overtaken by new technology. So that's why today the average folk has an iPhone, or they have some kind of Bluetooth setup or something, smartwatches. You have all these things that are now what are normal to you, and you feel as though you can't live without this. But if you go back 5, 10, 20 years ago, certain things, you would have laughed at yourself if you told if you were to be spoken to about it before. So for those viewers who are serious about either their finances or they just pretty much that's what it's geared towards, then stay tuned for the next video. Definitely comment any of your questions, and hope to see you again at the next crossroads for us, which would be episode 2. Hopefully that'll be coming out really soon. We're going to gear towards more at that point, not really the history. Well, we're going to leave that, obviously. You can come back and reference this video. But we're going to talk more about what's going on currently as far as news, institutions, headlines, things of that nature related to the coin, and I'll pack that up into a nice video for you. That'll be episode 2, 3, and so on, and we'll go from there. Nice seeing y'all. Thanks to all of my recent subscribers. Can't wait to get to 1,000. I know that might take us a long time to get there, but we will get there together. Have a good night. God bless everyone. Dogecoin King out.